Hey there, Chiefs Kingdom. Welcome back to Total Chiefs. Man, you can practically taste it, right? The 2025 NFL Draft is breathing down our necks, and the excitement, the speculation, it's all hitting fever pitch. So today, let's really dig into the state of the union here in Kansas City. What's the pulse of the team right now, just before everything kicks off with the draft? Well, first things first, Coach Andy Reid stepped up to the mic the other day, talking to the press. And honestly, it was peak Andy Reid. You saw that familiar confidence, that steady hand at the helm. He looked like a guy who's completely dialed in and ready for another championship run, despite some pretty significant roster shuffling this offseason. He just has that presence, that calm assurance that tells you the plan is in place, even when things change around him. It really sets the tone for everyone in that building, doesn't it? It lets you know they're focused. And let's be real, there have been changes. Seeing a stalwart like Joe Thuney moved via trade, that's a big shift. You don't just replace a Pro Bowl guard like that easily, and it definitely changes the dynamic up front. That was a tough piece of business, no doubt. But on the flip side, think about getting crucial guys like linebacker Nick Bolton and guard Trey Smith back in the fold, healthy and ready to go. That's absolutely huge. Having Bolton potentially quarterbacking the defense again and Smith bringing that mauler mentality back to the O-line provides some serious stability and continuity where we absolutely need it. It shows the front office is still making calculated moves. Even with these moving pieces, the overall vibe coming out of one Arrowhead drive feels incredibly consistent. It's that classic Chiefs mentality under Reid. Business as usual. It doesn't mean they aren't aware of the challenges or the roster adjustments, but the focus remains razor sharp. This team operates like a well-oiled machine, adapting and reloading with one singular goal in mind, hoisting another Lombardi trophy. It truly feels like they're already locked into that mission, ready to defend the crown once again. Reid's presser just reinforced that relentless pursuit of excellence that defines this era of Chiefs football. Slight pause, shift to direct engagement. Now, I gotta know what you think about how things are shaping up. If you're fired up about the Chiefs gearing up for another run, show some love and, hit that like button right now. And let's get the conversation started immediately in the comments below. What, in your opinion, was the single best move the Chiefs made this offseason so far? Was it securing a key player coming back? Maybe the strategy behind a trade like Thuney's? Or something else entirely? Drop your thoughts below. Let's debate it. Oh, and hey, if you're new to the channel, maybe just found us searching for draft info, and you live and breathe Chiefs football? First off, welcome. Secondly, do us a huge favor and hit that subscribe button to join the Total Chiefs family. Seriously, every single new subscriber helps this channel grow and allows us to get this content out to more members of the kingdom just like yourself. We really appreciate you tuning in. Okay, let's seamlessly transition into the next chapter, focusing on the main man himself. Host maintains connection with camera, tone shifts slightly to focus on Mahomes. All right. So we've established that team-wide focus, that championship mindset flowing directly from Coach Reid. But you know who embodies that relentless drive, that standard of excellence, probably more than anyone else on that roster? Yeah, you guessed it. The general himself, number 15, Patrick Mahomes. Now check this out. Even though we're still technically in the offseason, weeks away from the official team activities really kicking into high gear, where do you think Mahomes is? He's down in his home state of Texas, already grinding, already putting in the work. And here's the kicker. These aren't mandatory team workouts. There's absolutely nothing in his contract saying he has to be doing this right now. But there he is, organizing sessions, bringing guys together. Receivers, tight ends, running backs, whoever can make it. Why? Because that's the kind of leader Patrick Mahomes is. He understands innately that championship chemistry, that almost telepathic connection he has with his targets, isn't just built during OTAs and training camp. It's forged in the offseason, rep by rep. Think about the timing, the subtle adjustments, the nonverbal cues that separate a good play from a great one. Mahomes is proactively building that right now. He's spinning the ball, refining routes, making sure everyone's getting those crucial mental and physical reps long before they even step onto the practice fields back in Kansas City. And Coach Reid, when he spoke to the media, he specifically highlighted this initiative. He didn't just acknowledge it, he praised it, basically pointing to this kind of dedication as what separates Mahomes from virtually everyone else. It's that intrinsic drive, that commitment not just to his own craft, but to lifting everyone around him that truly defines his greatness. This proactive leadership becomes even more critical when you factor in the upcoming NFL draft. We all suspect the Chiefs might be looking to add some fresh talent to the receiving corps, right? Having a quarterback who takes it upon himself to start laying the groundwork before those new faces even arrive, that's an unbelievable advantage. He's setting the stage, creating an environment where rookies or new additions can integrate faster and hopefully contribute sooner. It drastically shortens that learning curve. So let me throw this question out to you, the kingdom. Do you truly believe this kind of leadership, this constant push to go above and beyond what's merely required, is the key ingredient, the secret sauce, that makes Patrick Mahomes undeniably the best quarterback playing the game today? I really want to hear your take on this. Drop your thoughts down in the comments section below. Let's discuss what makes him QB1. And hey, speaking of staying ahead of the game, if you enjoy getting these kinds of insights and deeper dives into what makes the Chiefs tick, make sure you hit that notification bell. You know, the little bell icon right next to subscribe. Clicking that ensures you won't miss a single video update or analysis we post here on Total Chiefs. We're on the road, pushing hard towards that 4,000 subscriber milestone, and honestly, every single click, every notification set, every one of you tuning in helps get us there. Let's keep building this community. All right, we've covered the head coach's mindset and the unparalleled leadership of QB1. But as any championship team knows, depth is crucial, especially at the most important position. So, stepping into that vital QB2 spot this season is a guy you probably know, Gardner Minshew. Yeah, the Chiefs brought in the veteran gunslinger this offseason, and honestly, on paper, this feels like a really smart, stabilizing move by Brett Veach and the front office. Minshew isn't just some developmental prospect or a career clipboard holder. This is a quarterback who has logged significant playing time, including plenty of starts during his stints with teams like the Jacksonville Jaguars and Indianapolis Colts. He's felt the pressure. He's orchestrated game-winning drives, and he understands the week-to-week grind of preparing to play in the NFL. That kind of battle-tested experience brings a much-needed layer of dependability and readiness behind Mahomes, which is absolutely critical when you're aiming for another Super Bowl run. You need someone who won't panic if their number is called. And it sounds like Coach Reid shares that assessment. In his media sessions, Reid expressed clear confidence in what Minshew brings to the table. He highlighted Minshew's football intelligence and his knack for absorbing the playbook quickly, a non-negotiable in this offensive system. Reid also touched upon the dynamic between Minshew and Mahomes, suggesting a good rapport and maybe even seeing similarities in their competitive makeup or how they process the game, that profile that fits the Chiefs' culture. The picture painted is one of a professional, capable backup who understands his role perfectly, but possesses the skills to execute the offense effectively if needed. Reid trusts him to be ready. Let's not downplay how important that is. We all know football is a violent sport, and while Mahomes seems almost superhuman sometimes, injuries can happen in the blink of an eye. Having a backup quarterback like Minshew, someone who has proven he can step in, manage the huddle, make the throws, and potentially win you a game or two, that's not just an insurance policy. It's a potential season saver. He provides that veteran calm and competence that could keep the ship steady during turbulent waters. But now, let's get your pulse on this, Kingdom. This is a big one. Let's run a quick check-in right here in the comments. Do you confirm? Do you trust Gardner Minshew as the backup quarterback? If you believe he's a solid safety net and can handle business if called upon, type B for believe. If you still have doubts or concerns, type D for don't. Drop that B or D down below right now. And hey, while you're down there, if you're digging this kind of roster analysis and you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and become an official part of the Total Chiefs crew. Let's keep building this community that absolutely lives and breathes Chiefs red and gold. Come on in.